In this tutorial, you will learn how to enter lime applications into SnapPlus. Lime can be used to raise the pH of soils in your fields if conditions are too acidic for your crops. Typically, you should apply lime if the pH is 0.2 units below the target pH for your crops. SnapPlus can help you calculate how much lime you will need to create favorable conditions for your crops. If any of your fields need lime to raise the pH, these fields will show up in your lime report. Run the lime report in the report screen and note any fields that need lime applied. Each crop requires a certain pH range for optimal growth, and this is taken into account when SnapPlus performs lime calculations. Lime recommendations are made using the target pH for the most acid-sensitive crop in a 4-year rotation. In the report, you can see each field's average soil pH, the target minimum pH, and the recommended application amount for each field. To record lime applications, go to the cropping screen. Fields that need lime will have "not met" in the text boxes for the 4 crop years the current soil test is valid. If the field requires no lime application, it will say 0. And if it says NA in that text box, it means that there isn't a valid current soil test for that year. If the soil test showed that the field needed lime and adequate amounts have already been entered, it will say MET. This is also explained in the lime recommendations section of Help. If lime is needed and you would like to plan or record applications, click inside the text box to open the lime recommendations window. In this window, you can see the field's average pH and the highest target pH for any crop planned for the 4 years when the soil test will be valid. Also, any notes on soil sample pHs that are substantially different from the field's average, indicating some parts of the field may need different liming strategies, will be in the upper left-hand corner. Also seen here is a list of ranges of neutralizing indexes for lime, along with a recommended amount that should be applied for each range depending on your field's needs. The most common lime in Wisconsin is in the 60 to 69 range, which is highlighted here. To add a lime application, click on the green plus sign at the top. You'll be prompted to give the application a name, and then select OK. Pick what year the lime was applied, then its season, neutralizing index, and then the application rate. Click over to the next text box and the application should be entered into the system, and the lime rec status should change to MET if the application was adequate. Be sure to check the box under Actual if this is a completed lime application and not just a planned one. Click Close once you're done. The soil pH may take some years to rise after a lime application depending on soil type, tillage practices, and other factors. This is why soil tests taken within 2 years of a lime application may not give you an accurate idea of lime needs. Try to stick with a normal soil testing routine of about every 4 years. Once the soil has reached a target pH, it generally stays that way for long periods of time depending on soil type. Sandy soils may need more frequent lime applications compared to finer textured soils. This is the end of the tutorial on lime applications in SnapPlus.